Good Tuesday morning. It's call Rep from Hope Lutheran Church here in lovely Austin. Have you ever driven in the morning after a good night's rain? The other day, we'd had a pretty good downpour that evening, and driving into work last week, there was one day when everything just seemed crystal clear. You could almost see, as you were driving by, you could almost see bugs walking on the ground. It was that clear. And this morning driving in, it was quite the opposite. When I left the house, I could see about a quarter mile down the road with no problem, but you could see the haze everywhere. I got past that quarter mile, and all of a sudden, the visibility became less and less and less, to the point on one stretch of road where the visibility was so bad that I had to slow down quite a bit because I was not sure what was up ahead of me. And we've all seen videos of car accidents, horrible car accidents that have happened in foggy weather like that because people are going too fast and can't see what's ahead of them. And life a lot can be like that. Certain times of our life, things can be just incredibly crystal clear. And we can see where God is taking us. We can see what God is doing in our lives. But then there's other times that it's a little foggy. And we may not be able to see past what is right in front of us. I think we've all struggled a bit with the corona stuff, not knowing what tomorrow is going to entail. In fact, I think we might even still be in that a little bit now. What does it look like? How long we have to wear the masks? How long are we going to be socially isolated? Although we're coming out of it, there is still a lot of uncertainty, especially with all the variances of the virus that are now starting to pop up everywhere. But I want to reassure you that God, in fact, it says in Hebrews 13, verse 8, Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And though we may not be able to see what he's doing in our lives because there's so much junk, he is still there. He's still working out his plan and his will for our lives. And I love chapter 58 of Isaiah. There's just so much good stuff there. But in verse 11, it says this, "And the Lord will guide you continually and satisfy the desires in the scorched places and make your bones strong. And you shall be like a watered garden, like a spring of water, whose waters do not fail." And that just helps me to remember that even when life's tough, weather's foggy, and I cannot see ahead of me, God is still present and he's still taking care of us. And if we rely on him, he is going to take care of us. He's going to give us those strong bones. And through his spirit working in us, we become a garden of well watered and nutrients for those around us because of the things that he has done in our lives. So if you're driving on a road and it's foggy, slow down, but also trust God. There's lots of stories in scriptures where people were uncertain where they were supposed to go. In fact, I remember one story where Paul wanted to go to Mesopotamia and the Holy Spirit stopped him and sent him another direction. And there was a reason for that. Paul trusted him and went that other direction. Eventually did get to go where he wanted to go, but after he did what God's purpose for him was first. So may you have a joyous day, and may the sun clear through the clouds today and give us a little beauty and warmth. God bless.